Welcome to section 3 in testing your business idea in 5 hours. We're going to learn in this section how you could purchase your domain for dirt cheap. So the first lesson is on researching domain names. There's a little more into researching domain names than one might think. So let's look at all the components that go into a domain name. So first, there's trust. We want to establish trust with our domain name. That means fully spelled out words, no numbers or special characters. Second, we got to think a little bit about the extension. There's a ton of different extensions these days, .com, .co, .biz, .xyz even. But .com or .co are generally the best to use. Then we got to think about pricing. You should be able to get it for around $10 per year, including hosting and credits. If you don't know what those are, we'll talk about those in a second. Finally, you want to make your domain name short. You want to make it easy to look up and easy to remember. Now, let's walk through researching domain names. I'm going to go to namesheep.com. So www.namesheep.com. I'll go into later why Namesheep is generally my go-to company for buying hosting domains and all those kind of good stuff. So once you get to the site, just go to the search bar and you can search for different domain names. Let's say you want to create a shoe company. So we'll look for redclassyshoes.com. So with this domain name, we're keeping it simple, full words, and we have to make it a little longer sometimes because oftentimes the shortest domain names are already taken because they have the best response. But if you do a little bit of research and do your homework, you can typically find a pretty short domain name. See, if we just tried classy or redshoes.com, chances are this domain is already taken. Now, the new bulk of different extensions, such as .xyz, .io, .design, have made a lot of shorter domain names available. But once again, we want to keep it to .com and .co for now. There are typically a lot of specials that you can look for, and we'll talk about those later. So go ahead, research a couple different domain names and find one that's reasonably priced around $10 per year, and we'll take it from there. See you next time.